Okay, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully you can hear us okay. We would love to have you let us know in chat for whatever reason you can't, if the levels are off, etc. But hi, what's going on? Welcome to our Friday stream of MTG Arena here on Geek for All. For those of you that may not know, I am Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And this is our second of these. We are doing these streams Mondays and Fridays, as you may have seen with the thumbnail, from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. So we are starting now. I guess it's technically 8:03. So slight apologies, but the stream itself was up by 8. But yeah, if you are here and interested to chat, say hello in chat. We would love to hear from you. Just to see who is here and hanging out. If you prefer to lurk, no problems whatsoever. We hope you enjoy your time with us. Tonight, Amy and I were kind of talking. We had a couple of different options. I just kind of assumed we would do this historic brawl and we would not love it because that's not really what we do here. Constructed, our collection on Arena is not as numerous as it probably should be, given the fact that we are content creators on this platform, or with this platform. But regardless, we tend to do more limited stuff. And what we noticed today was that there's a Tinkerer's Cube draft here that I had heard nothing about prior to this. So again...
Which sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, I guess I'm not doing my job right, but I had no inkling that this was a thing. I still hadn't heard anybody talking about it even today. So I don't know when this came live, but it does say experience cube draft with real players. So this is a real draft. In the Tinkerer's Cube, raw power isn't going to be enough to succeed. These cards are interlocking parts that will do far more together than on their own. What are the right gears and widgets for your deck? If you combine the right pieces, you can create an incredible invention. It's a phantom event, so we don't get to keep the cards, which is interesting because the cards that are available based on the card pool that I was looking at earlier are all cards that are available on Arena, and that's the only place that you can get them. I guess because there's a lot of Amonkhet cards in there, so maybe they just want you to pay more for the Amonkhet remastered stuff as opposed to just getting it cheaply here. But
I figured it was just because they didn't, because Cube typically has a lot of good stuff, and not a lot of not good stuff,
and
so maybe they just don't want you keeping all this good stuff simply because you were here for this, this draft,
right? And I guess it allows them to, we'll see what the distribution of the packs looks like, because for Cube it's not typically curated like a regular pack where you have a certain number of commons, a certain number of uncommons, and a rare/mythic rare slot. Right. It is whatever cards are available are in the pack, and so you could have your choice of 3 different mythics, a couple of rares, whatever. So in that case, Phantom makes perfect sense. But if it's not, although that is kind of inherent with Cube, so. I guess we will see as people filter in. We will chat and hang out. This is going to be a chill thing. We are definitely the furthest thing from spiky players where we're like, all right, let's crush this thing 7-0, let's go. If we go 0-3, we'll be like, yeah, that sounds about right, and then decide if we want to do it again or not. Plus, we'll hopefully get to see some other strategies from other people.
Yeah.
As we do this, so. Let's give it a try. Are you ready?
Let's see what they've got.
Cool. I'm excited. Ooh. One left.
Whoa.
One left. We're right here. It's Nissa.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, shameless self-promotion. Now we're not going to have time. Never mind. We'll shamelessly self-promote later. Check out our channel, everybody. It's great.
Check out our channels.
Yeah. That too. You can subscribe down below, depending on how you're watching this. But you should subscribe to this channel if you're not already. We are so close to 500 subs. It's really exciting, but also nerve-wracking that we are that close. All right, here we go. Whoa, yeah, okay. What? Oh. Why? This is what I wanted. Okay, so there's Broncos, which means we're kind of in 3 colors automatically. But it's also Broncos. It's we could go 1 color, pick Mothra, and have an amazing mythic. So there's that.
I mean, okay.
I mean, at this point, even if you just look at rarity, right? There are 2 mythics up at the top. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rares, and then a bunch of uncommons and some commons. But I think Mothra is absolutely the pick here.
I think so too.
It doesn't lock us into 3 colors, and it's great. It's a great card.
Yeah, I mean, those were the only 2 things you offered. So, yeah, but...
Well, it's better than many other things in this pack, and especially this early, so...
But yes, I agree that you should pick the thing that's monocolored as opposed to 3 different colors.
Yeah, exactly.
As your first pick.
All right. Interesting. I mean, we could go flyers and just pick the Skycat Sovereign. Gets +1/+1 for each other flyer we control. 4 mana, create a 1/1 white catbird creature token with flying.
Going flyers is not something we typically do.
But it's something that we should
do. But getting fucked over by flyers is something we typically do, so...
There's also Nyx's Fleece Ram. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain a life, but we're not really in a life gain strategy yet. So yeah, I think Skycat Sovereign is the way to go at this point.
That sounds good to me.
All right. Let's do it.
Is he hybrid or specifically white-blue?
Specifically white-blue, okay. Yeah. Ooh, Legion's Landing is so good, though.
Okay, well, at least it's white.
Yeah.
I love Judith, but she's in
2 colors that
we're not in.
Yeah.
So
there's only 1 blue card, which is not bad in and of itself. Conclave Tribunal would be good if Legion's Landing wasn't here, but Legion's Landing is spectacular. So, yeah, I think it's going to be that. Yeah, just cancel that. So we'll take the Legion's Landing before we miss out on that pick. If we're going flyers, this cares about auras, so that's not as great. We've got a blue flyer. I mean, it cares about cycling or discard. That could be something we can keep an eye out for, but it's also a 4/4 flyer in our colors, and we're going flying. Yeah. There's a Wanderer's Strike, exile target creature, then proliferate. We'll keep an eye on stuff like that, because removal is important.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, this Ominous Sphinx is sweet.
Okay.
Okay. The computer that we have chat on is doing something a little weird, so if you've said something,
wonky thing.
Give me a second and I will see if people are chatting.
Yeah, I closed the error message that came up.
Yeah.
But it's still not showing anything in chat, which might just be indicative of there not being anything in chat.
Right, which is definitely possible.
It might just be indicative of it's not working.
Well, how about I do this? And we test how good it works. Nope, it's working. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, hey, perfect timing. Well, in terms of white-blue...
Angelic thingamabob?
Angelic Exaltation. Whenever a creature we control attacks alone, it gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures we control.
Is the creature a wabbit?
A wascally wabbit. So there's the Dreamtail Heron, which is a great card. There's also Ashiok, though.
Oh,
yeah,
yes, please.
That's a really tough choice. I think it's Ashiok,
yeah.
though. We can only cast Ashiok for double blue. One double blue, but still.
We can, though. So why aren't we picking that? We are picking that. That's why. It
crescendos into an opera.
Still talking, huh? Okay. Anyway, Mythos is here. We can create a token that's a copy of target permanent. Red and green will not be spent to cast it, so it would just be copying a creature. No, it's... Instead, create a token that's a copy of that permanent, except it has, when it enters, if it's a creature, it fights. So yeah, we can copy any permanent, it just won't fight. So.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Hey, Erica, happy Friday to you as well.
Hi.
Hope you're doing well, as always. Ooh, Healer's Hawk is very good. Daneth is incredible, but not a flyer, but still a very good card.
Who cares, though?
Well, cares about auras and equipments, and this is a Tinkerer's draft. They're telling you to... People can't see that mocking face that you're making at me.
Daneth is the best.
Daneth is very good. I think Healer's Hawk or Unsummon is the pick here. Do you want to go with Daneth over Healer's Hawk or Unsummon?
Ugh. I don't know.
You have 15 seconds to decide.
Champion of Wits.
Champion of Wits isn't bad. Draw cards equal to its power.
The well.
Okay. You're not helping. Ooh, Chillbringer's a flyer, and it taps things. This is an incredible card.
Okay.
It's either Chillbringer or Strategic Planning. Look at the top 3, 1 in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Folio of Fancies, make multiple players draw cards. So yeah, it's definitely Chillbringer here. Hey, our Mythic came back. We could get both Mythics out of this pack for no reason at all.
Oh, Christ. Because nobody wants to play that.
Yeah, doesn't untap. Whenever you gain life, untap it. Top 4 reveal power 2 or less. We are not dealing with power 2 or less really here. So Slimebind it is, unless there's this. No.
Yucky.
Yeah, no, it's Slimebind. Okay.
Oh, Erica, what did you get on your pizza?
Ooh, pizza sounds great. I love that.
Militia Bugler?
Bugler. Yeah, I didn't. We have the Skycat, and that's it for thing. Oh, and the Healer's Hawk that we would have hit with it. I guess we could have prioritized stuff. I mean, now we're getting more things, which makes us look foolish. But I think, do we do this for Proliferate? We do have Ashiok. We also have the land, but we're only 2 colors, so yeah, we'll do the Informant. Sigiled Contender, lifelink as long as it has a counter on it. Curious Obsession, +1/+1. When it deals damage, draw a card. Or this guy, +1/+1 counter on it, or artifact or enchantment. So yeah, Curious Obsession it is. This is a very good card. You did like that
one when we saw it the first time.
Yeah, it's very good. The Spirit Dancer is here, and we will take it. Right? +2/+2 for each aura and equipment attached to it. Sure, it's probably in the sideboard, but we'll take it. There's Rahl still. Or the Angelic Exaltation. Sure. Oh, crap. I just missed the I'm a fool. I'm so upset. Now I'm upset. All right, Witching Well as well. That's good. Serendib Ifrit. At the beginning of your upkeep, it deals 1 damage to you, but it's a 3-mana 3/4 flyer.
That is an interesting name.
Yes, it's a good card. All that glitters is not what we're doing in this deck. Curiosity, whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. Gustwalker is very good, in fact, but I don't know that it's better. Bossari's Acolyte is also good. It's not a flyer, but it is 4 mana. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other creatures we control, and it's a 2/3 lifelink. I don't think it's better than the Ifrit, though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this does the things that our deck does, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Pepperoni and onions with extra cheese.
Okay. Ooh, there's
a parm and red pepper flakes.
There's a Hypnotic Sprite, which has a counterspell attached to a flyer. That seems incredible. What does Ranger do again? When it enters, we can search for up to 2 creatures with converted mana cost 1 or less. Right now, we only have Healer's Hawk, so Hypnotic Sprite it is. Thought Collapse counters, and they mill 3. There's also Treasure Map. We could flip it and create 3 treasure tokens, and we could sack a treasure to draw a card. Yeah, it's Hypnotic Sprite. Very, very good card. Whoa, Thassa.
Oh, shit.
Also, Yarok. There's some mythics going around here, folks, but there's also the Archon of Redemption. 5 mana, 3/4 flyer. When it or another creature with flying enters under our control, we may gain life equal to that creature's power. We are in a flying deck. This is the pick.
Yeah, but
this flashes things in, and we don't have taps things, and then flashes or flickers our stuff, but we don't have a lot of enter the battlefield effects.
Okay.
So it's Archon.
I just want to have a well-rounded deck.
Sure.
Instead of every card doing the same thing.
But that's why I think that's the point of this cube. That's why they're saying it's Tinkerers, and you have to fit the gears together.
Okay.
This makes 2 Drakes with flying for 4.
Okay, that's pretty sweet.
Draw 2, discard unless you attacked this turn. Counter a spell unless the controller pays 1. So it's between these 2. They're both spells. Do you want to draw cards or make flyers?
Draw cards.
Okay. Yes, I know Thos is good. I'm so sorry. The Archon was there and we're doing a flying deck, so I just felt that it was necessary to go that route. I know. Fabled Passages. Oh, Griffin Airy. If we gain 3 or more life this turn, we get a flyer. We don't have a ton of ways to gain life. This, I guess. What else gains us life? Anything? Not yet.
The spell boards are weird.
That is not our deck. Actually, that's kind of the only card in the pack for us. Baron flickers again. So, yeah, it's the Airy. I don't know that we're playing it, though.
She was just making a pun.
Oh. Well, then I apologize for
That's
having
a good card.
Nice. I get it now. My mistake. I apologize to everyone.
I don't. Now I'm mad.
Let's do the Triumph. It's 2 of our 3 colors.
Puns are the worst.
Puns are the best, is what you meant to say.
I did not.
Return an instant from your graveyard to your hand. Return a sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Until end of turn, whenever you cast an instant or a sorcery, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. We do not really have a ton of those.
But the art on that card is so freaking sweet.
Yeah, we have 7 non-creature spells. Sack it to destroy an enchantment. Done. Get in. We need that. Damn it, I love this card. Add 2 mana in any combination of colors. No. Midnight Clock, put an hour counter on it. When the 12th hour counter is put on it, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library, draw 7 cards. Sure.
It doesn't. I'm not, against splashing green.
Interesting.
I love me some green cards.
Gustwalker is here. It's a flyer when it attacks. But that's pertinent, so we'll take it. Speaking of splashing, no, we'll just take Thought Collapse. It's a counterspell.
I wanted that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
We also have Cartouche. Cartouche is very good,
yes.
And it gives things flying, and it draws a card.
But a merfolk, though.
Yeah, which returns instants or sorceries.
Look how fucking rad she is.
She is very rad, but she's not a Cartouche.
Fine.
Counterspell or a counterspell.
Yay! Counterspells.
One
has cycling and one does not.
Yeah, and this one cares only about creatures, but this only counters if they pay 1.
Oh.
Or unless they pay 1. So, yeah. This is only pack 2. I'm happy with this deck so far.
When I get pizza, Erica, I get pizza with pepperoni, extra cheese, but only provolone, not mozzarella, because lactose intolerance. And then olives.
Whoa!
And broccoli.
Whoa!
And then my pizzeria does a thing where they put, olive oil and Parmesan grated cheese around on the crust, on the edge. It's very nice.
I mean, we're taking this 3 mana 3/3 flying mythic, right?
Okay. I don't care.
That for 6 mana, it gets +2/+2 and lifelink at no end of turn.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. Nickel Bolus, huh? Cub Warden's very good. Stormfleet Aerialist is fine. It's not better than Cub Warden. This card's incredible.
Godzilla.
Yeah. There's also Godzilla. This card's good, but I'm hoping this comes back because I'm taking this Cub Warden.
Okay.
It's very good.
It's Mufasa and Simba.
Ooh! Empyrean Eagle. Other creatures with flying get +1/+1. We got it. Done. Easily. Happily.
Olives are an A+ pizza topping.
Right? I love olives on pizza. I love olives on anything.
Yeah,
including,
he really does.
Just in my damn bare hands as I eat them.
Oh, man.
I'm happy with our deck. We got some cuts to make, don't you worry, but I am pleased with the things that we have so far. Empyrean Eagle was a nice pickup. Ashiok is just there because Ashiok.
Yeah, right.
On Sarah's Wings, huh? Is that the best thing here for us? Yeah, we've got Soul Sister, but on Sarah's Wings, enchanted creature becomes legendary, gets +1/+1, has flying, vigilance, and lifelink. Otherwise, it's negate, which I'm sure will come back from this pack. There's also Sir Conrad, damn it. But it's on Sarah's Wings.
Sir Conrad's so good.
Sir Conrad is very, very good. For this deck, he's trash, though. Just the only time Sir Conrad is bad is when you are not able to play double black. The only time. I guess there's a life gain sub-theme, kind of. Or at least there's a lot of cards that want us to be gaining life. So, Sarah Ascendant it is.
I think that dude has some loose skin.
Nice. It's a cloak.
Now a little bit of a loose skin on the face problem.
On the neck area, if you will. When it enters the battlefield, it explores. Otherwise, we have Proliferate. So, yeah, I mean, it's this Siren Lookout. It's a flyer.
Whoa.
We'll take it. It's from Ixalan. Where'd it go? There it is. It's from Ixalan.
Cool.
Yeah. It is pretty cool. There's a Cartouche. That's always fun. There's a +1/+1 in Vigilance.
Oh, that guy's so creepy.
Counter spell Scry 2. +1/+1 in First Strike. It's for 1 mana. +1/+1 in Vigilance, and it can escape with Exile. This gives First Strike, though. And the same mana cost. Sure. There was a thought of taking the land to scry with, but the Cartouche is good. We have one of each. We have the 2 Cartouches in our colors, which is nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Because Cartouches are the best.
They're very good. Ooh, Dinrova Horror, though. Ooh, green Cartouche. Best Cartouche.
If only we had splashed green.
Yeah, if only.
Like I said, we should.
This goes in the sideboard. It makes doggos, but we can't really do anything with that, so.
Doggos.
Doggos.
We can play with them.
We can play with them. If we gain 3 or more life, we'll have to look at that. We'll have to see if we have any life gain at all. Instant or sorcery in our graveyard. Look at the top card of our library at any time. Cast instants or sorceries from the top of our library. So it's Vantress Gargoyle, eh?
That's just Batman.
It's a gargoyle, though.
It's Batman.
Okay. It's Batman. My mistake. Wow, the person passed it to us had 4 packs. Hey, we were considering taking this earlier.
Yeah. It wheeled just like you wanted.
Yep. Yeah, this Wiz Compton 715, Lethargic Marvin, Wax, kanji name Yin Yang, J Kin, USN Gonzo, and Geek for All. What a motley crew we have. They have 5 packs over here. Good lord.
And ironically, the Lethargic name is not someone we're waiting on.
All right, so Field of the Dead is a no. Squire's Devotion is sideboard. We could have taken the Psychic Corrosion or whatever, but we're not really milling our opponent.
I would've.
Yeah, exactly. He's the Vantress Gargoyle is Wizard's way of further catering to Greg Weissman, which is definitely not the thing that people want to see you do.
No,
right
no, it ain't.
Sure, it's a counterspell. They are really okay.
I like counter spells.
It's very good. Hey, look, makeshift munitions, and guess what? We're done.
Yay!
Let's make a deck.
Let's throw out the red cards.
Yeah.
Actually, that should be our deck box art.
Okay.
Because that's fucking sweet.
All right, so if this is what we're working with, and we need 10 cuts.
All of them.
Do we want this?
I'm not playing. Just all of them.
It has cycling. I guess we can keep it in. That's fine. let's...
What are we keeping in?
The Tri-land. It's got cycling, but it is both of our colors.
Okay.
So it enters tapped, but then it taps for either of the colors that we need. Or if we draw it late in the game, it has cycling. So
Fine.
It is technically better than an island or a plains individually.
Fine.
So, okay. So Curious Obsession. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1, and its gains. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. But it says at the beginning of your end step, if you didn't attack with a creature this turn, doesn't have to be the creature that Curious Obsession is on, but it has to be a creature. You have to sacrifice Curious Obsession. But it could draw us cards, which is nice.
Can I just say, wouldn't life be so much easier if the ground was a map?
I mean, arguably, if your head is buried in, like, your phone's GPS or whatever, it is.
Oh. I don't know.
Like, if you, like...
Of all the times I've gotten lost, like, it'd be so much easier if I didn't have to, like, hold the map and try to understand it, because the ground itself was the map and had, like, a dotted line, like, telling me where to go.
Yeah. Yeah, Erica, I can see cutting the mythos. I mean, it creates a token that's a copy of target permanent, but I guess it doesn't really work with Mothra, right? It says any creature. Oh, without flying. Okay. Well, we won't have a ton of those, but we will have some. But yeah, all right. We can do that for now. This is... Actually, our curve is not terrible at all. Look at that.
No, it's not.
Our 2 is huge. We do have 14 non-creature spells. Griffin Airy comes out. Well, okay. That was what I wanted to look at. Let's look at our instances of life gain. So we have lifelink on the Healer's Hawk. We have lifelink on the Sarah Ascendant. But if we're not going to be able to gain enough life, the Sarah Ascendant comes out as well, because it's a 1/1 lifelink without flying, so the Healer's Hawk is infinitely better than it. Legion's Landing does make vampires with lifelink, which these will be very nice, that when they die, they get to... I guess they won't come back as their tokens, but... Spell Pierce is a thing that we can keep. Where's our life link? Anywhere else? No. Vantress Gargoyle probably comes out. So it can't attack unless they have 7 or more cards in their graveyard. And it can't block unless we have 4 or more cards in our hand, and then it mills. So we get rid of that.
Bye, Batman.
Yep. Siren Lookout's good. This deals damage to us every turn.
It does?
At the beginning of our upkeep, it deals 1 damage to us. But it's a 3/4 flyer for 3. Midnight Clock. I guess we'll see if we end up having a ton of mana left over. Then Midnight Clock would be fine. But otherwise, it probably comes out along with the Afridi. Then Resplendent can stay. Cub Warden on Sarah's Wings might have to come out.
But the art's so cool.
It's very cool, but it's 4 mana to give something +1/+1 flying lifelink vigilance.
That sucks.
Yeah, Erica, the Zendikar previews are very cool, very interesting. We have been looking at mostly the art, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Just with how we do things. I'll be like, oh, Amy, I have these cards to show you. And then it's just like, look at this sweet art. Look at these goblins.
I do love my goblins.
We all know Amy. Archon is good. Chillbringer's great. Sphinx is great.
What about these things? Do we need these things?
What, you're putting at this one slot?
Yeah.
Erica, I don't know.
You're starting in already, huh?
I don't know that you're gonna get agreement from Amy on that one. Although, actually, you know what? I think I can spin it so that you would get some agreement from Amy, in that if they were looking for an antagonist or a villain, it's better if it would have been Sorin.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Because he's a gigantic dick.
But
and a piece of shit.
But does he have a gigantic dick?
Nope. Sure don't.
Okay. Chart, of course, is good. Cartouche is good. Unicorn?
He doesn't have a spine either.
Gustwalker can go. Airy goes. We do not have enough lifelink, which means Ascendant goes. We have 2 more cuts to make.
That's not so bad.
Slimebind isn't bad?
No, I mean that we only have 2 more cuts.
Oh, yeah, and now one more cut.
Packing what?
I don't know. He's very old and you know.
Yeah, it's probably all shriveled up.
Jesus.
No amount of magic can fix that thing.
Counter creature, counter a non-creature. Counter a spell with converted mana cost 3 or less.
Yeah, basically.
Siren Lookout enters and explores. That's good. Deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker. Proliferate. We don't really have counters, do we? Like, we have Ashiok, and that's it for counters? That's unfortunate. Do we just take out On Sarah's Wings? Flying Vigilance and Lifelink. No, we probably don't. And Cub Warden has Lifelink as well and makes Lifelinkers.
It's too bad it wouldn't taste like a Slim Jim and Raisins, though. I'm sure it would just taste like dust. Like Ulamog got to it and just turned it to dust. Right. Chalky ass dust.
Jesus. I took out the unicorn, by the way. So if we come across
unicorn?
If we come across a bunch of enchantments, remind me and we will
and we'll swap it out.
Put it back in. But we're gonna try this.
Do you like Slim Jims, Erica?
God, I know I've had a Slim Jim, but I have no memory of having had a Slim Jim. I just know that I have in my life had a Slim Jim before.
Oh, okay.
This hand is great. Legion's Landing on 1, Essence Scatter kept up on 2, Empyrean Eagle on 3, and then we need to draw another planes, but we could have Mothra.
Okay.
Seems great. Let's do this and this. Let's say hello. Hello, opponent.
Huevos Locos.
That's right. So since it's crazy eggs, maybe we should be saying hola. Hey, we drew it. Hell yeah. Okay. Attacks. We gain a life. Bam.
What's in the eggs that make them crazy?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hey, it's a 1/1. Ooh, a Chillbringer, eh? Alright, so we're going to go like this. Then we're going to play the Eagle. It's a 2/3 flyer. No attacks this turn. Don't kill it. Actually, you know what? If you have a kill spell, kill it. Because then you don't kill Mothra. How's that? Damn it. Okay. Well, we tried. Let's do it. Mothra. Counterspell? No counterspell? Wow, I'm quite surprised.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to complain about that.
Right? Oh, okay. So I don't believe this works. I don't believe this thing will be able to come back with flying because it's a token. So it will no longer exist. That is correct. Okay. Had to test it out, but that's fine. We gained a life off that, and their thing died. Sure, you get it back. That is just fine. You can't block either of my flyers. And if you do play something that can block my flyer, I play a land, I play Chillbringer, and tap that thing.
We bring the chill.
That's right. Oh no, don't look at Mothra like that. Or Legion's Landing. Just leave everything alone. Leave everything alone. There's nothing on this side of the field. Don't worry about it. This side of the field doesn't exist. Just play your game. You're not in control colors at all. Don't worry about it. Witch's Cauldron. Sack a creature, gain a life, and draw a card. That seems slow against the Flyers deck.
Good.
So that's good. That was 1 mana, so they have 3 left. Ooh, pass the turn. Hey, Siren, look out. Alright, well, let's go to combat. This counters a creature spell, so if they have something with flash that they're hoping to block with, we're going to be able to counter it. Wow. Okay. Siren Lookout it is, I guess? We get to explore. That's cool. Ah! I'll keep that on top, please.
That looks real good.
Although they now know what our top card is. Okay, you gain a life, draw a card, and now you don't have the mana to play it back again at the end of my turn, which means if you play it back from your graveyard, it will be tapped, because it enters tapped. With that ability. So what do you think of our deck so far?
I like it.
Right? Feels nice. Witch's Vengeance. Creatures of the creature type of their choice get -3/-3 until end of turn. They kill this. Okay. The bird did in fact die. Ooh, and we will have Essence Scatter mana up. Sure. We'll play it. Attacks. Wow, they're at 7. Okay.
Yikers, Huevos Locos.
Well, they would have been at 5 if they hadn't killed our Empyrean Eagle, because it gave +1/+1. Oh, actually, no. They would have been at 3, because the Eagle would have obviously been 2 damage, plus it would have been 2 more, because it would have been +1/+1 on both of these. They have a million cards in hand, and I don't know what they're doing, but it's a little worrisome. So let's attack and see what happens. We transform our Legion's Landing. That's nice, because we attacked with all our dudes.
We're just low on land for stuff?
They're bouncing our Skycat Sovereign. Do we use its ability before it goes away? No, we do not. Resolve. Wow, that was all of their mana. Okay. Go to damage now. They go to 2.
Yikes.
We replay the Sovereign, and then keep up Essence Scatter or the activation on Adanto. Or the activation on Skycat Sovereign.
Huevos Locos, come on.
Yeah, concession.
Oh,
all right.
That's not what I meant. I thought you could, pull yourself up with your bootstraps or something.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, the deck seems cool so far. Hey, we completed one of our things. Play 25 lands. We have to cast 3 more creatures, and then 20 more blue or black spells. So in this deck, blue spells. But we need 16 more. But yeah, we're getting a bunch of stuff.
Good.
I like it.
It seems like those things are achievable. Based on the deck that we have.
Which is good. And every win that we get free stuff anyway for the day and the week.
Nice.
So. Well, thanks for bringing that one up, Erica. Now we'll have to see how this one goes. If you don't mention that there should be mana problems, there may not be mana problems. Yeah. All right. Hey, this hand is also great. Turn 1, Healer's Hawk. Turn 2, Chartercourse. Turn 3, Guild Pact Informant. Hopefully turn 4, Mothra. We just need 1 more land. And withdrawing a bunch of cards, I think we'll get there. Krillog. Healer's Hawk. Say hello to the opponent. Hello, opponent.
Is that like Kellogg's?
Yes, I assumed so. They said hello back.
Yay.
Yeah.
We like saying hello.
Ooh, hell yeah. Very nice turn, too.
Yes.
I chose to do that instead of draw cards. Yeah, Erica, just yell the thing at your deck. Just be like, don't, no mana problems, please. Ooh, Core Spirit Dancer.
Okay.
Okay, what does this say again? When it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, proliferate. So maybe we just chart a course? Draw 2, discard 1 unless we attacked this turn. So actually, we have to attack first, Joe. Read the cards, damn it. You dumbass. Okay.
But they look so pretty.
Okay, so now we can put a cartouche on something. We put it on the Healer's Hawk, probably.
You just look at the pictures, and that's how you know if it's good.
I don't think that's correct, but okay.
You're
Right,
like,
so-
oh, this picture's ugly. It's the worst card ever.
So next turn we have Mothra, which is nice. That'll be quite good. Ooh, it's Jiang. I was gonna say Mo.
He's still in the picture.
Correct. Mo's there, but all right. So you put a counter on your creature. I'll block. Actually, I probably won't block. I'm at 22. Why the hell would I block? Jeez, that would be silly.
Wow.
Yes, we play this now because this gets bigger that way. Yupper. Oh, right. Okay, hold on. Stop doing the thing. This goes here. This goes here. Let's do it. Yeah!
I've learned a lot today.
Have you? Have you learned a lot today? I feel like you have not learned a lot today at all, Jiang. That feels incorrect. All right. Yeah, I really think that, like, we got, first of all, we got super lucky. Let's point that out in the draft. But second of all, I feel like the first deck that we came across, and so far this deck as well, have been a little slow. Ooh, interesting. That's probably not. That's not what you want to see at an LGS, is having to do stuff like that. Oh no, our cartouche. That's okay. We have Curious Obsessions. Draw a blue. Draw plains or an island. I mean. Damn it. Oh. Okay, never mind. I lied. Archon is just fine.
Okay.
Hey, it's Strategist and John. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Friday stream.
Hi, guys.
We are playing the
Great to see you.
Tinker's Cube, and
Yes.
we've made the Flyers deck, which we're already 1-0. We can gain life equal to that creature's... Why would we not do that? Attacks with everyone but this. Ouchies. Okay.
Oh, he's got the super sweet sleeves. Check him out.
Oh, well, too late now. They're the lightning bolt sleeves, but yes, they are very sweet. Yeah, our deck is very good. So far. So far, it is very good. Okay, so we finished our creature spells one. We need 14 more blue spells out of this deck. But we're at 2 wins so far.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's not okay. Yeah, I find it very interesting, the conversations I've heard around Jiang Yonggu and Muyan Ling. I have only heard positive things, but I know that there are people who have discussed, like, you know, that people in America are not super great about
Just the things that
not
people
being terrible
friggin'
humans.
do.
I
Just like blows my mind.
do we keep this hand? This is a 5-drop in white. This is a 1-drop in white, so we could play it. We have 3 white and 2 blue cards. So we need 2 more of any land for this, and then any blue gets us the cartouche, and then 1 more gets us the Chillbringer. I'll mulligan it. Ugh.
Every
Okay.
time we mulligan, we're like on the fence about whether it's a good mulligan or not. And then we get proven that it's a terrible mulligan.
Yeah.
Because the hand that we get after that is miserable.
Yes.
Every friggin' time.
Okay. That's Legion's Landing. Yeah, no, not okay. And it's actually important, especially if you're confident that you're at a decent LGS. It's a good thing to shut that stuff down nice and quick. Because it helps to, for the people that are like that, it helps to let them know that that stuff's not acceptable if for whatever reason they didn't know that. But
Well, apparently they didn't.
yeah, strategist, you're telling me. I don't. We put up a video a little while ago where we We mulliganed a 2-land hand. I'll absolutely block this. Not first strike, right?
Racism isn't real. That's cute.
Siren Lookout enters and explores. This is a 2/2 flying death touch. Sure. I don't know what I was saying. What was I saying? I lost track.
You were talking to strategist about the mana.
Oh yeah, we had a 2-land hand, which we didn't love, so we mulliganed it. It went to a 1-land hand, so we mulliganed again. It stayed a 1-land hand. We mulliganed again. It stayed a 1-land hand. And then we ended up keeping it and keeping 4 cards, I think, and losing, and that was our last loss for the for that event. So yeah, it was
not the best.
Good times all around. All right, so this is a 2/1 flyer that can kill their 2/2 flyer. Can you possibly lower the volume in my headphones?
Sure.
It is so loud.
If I can.
As always, folks, if you're viewing us and you feel that our levels are off, you can't hear us over the game, or you can't hear the game very well, as always, let us know. We really do appreciate knowing that, so that the experience is as good for you as possible. That's the idea.
Was it good for you?
That's the way. Deals 2 damage when it enters. Do I just counter this? I think I have to. Because I don't want my sprite to die before I kill this thing.
Yes. Tell me if it is this.
Yeah, it's going down.
It's working.
I will absolutely block. Well, that's off. That's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
We got it, folks.
So what happens with this guy? Okay, so he's just a flying death toucher, which means I get to block. Happily trade. Oh, and it's time for the Archon. And the Archon says, I get to gain 3 life. Done. Attacks. Aha. Okay. So does Curious Obsession go on the Siren Lookout or the Archon? It's probably the Siren Lookout. Spread the love, because this is what they're going to want to kill more. Ah, a 2/2 Flying Haste. Spoilers, I don't think you want to attack with it. You didn't. Good call. Let's put this here then. Definitely there, because now we can attack with both. And not worry about the Phoenix being able to trade. Beautiful, we draw a card. Take the action. Ooh, Chillbringer, eh?
Yay!
That feels good. Let's play it. We gain 3 life, and we tap their Phoenix.
The Phoenix looks
Upset?
pretty messed up.
It looks like a vulture. It absolutely looks like a vulture that is on fire.
Yeah. And it looks like that thing is never coming back. Like, I know that's what Phoenixes do, but it looks like it's never coming back.
So, strategist, I will say, Amy and I, it's a joke, I get it, but Amy and I did, in fact, sing in a chorus together, and that is where we met. But harmonies, I am garbage at. That has never been a skill that I have had.
We don't really know how to do that.
In my life. God bless you. God bless you again.
Thank you.
So the Phoenix... Oh, yeah, we get to draw a card. I forgot. Take the action. Why would I not? Ooh, Guild Pact Informant. So we get to play it, gain a life.
Ooh.
And we still have stuff left over for the fort. I don't. So that's always been a thing that I've found interesting. There was a guy that we are very close with, still to this day, but who we met at a place where we worked together, the summer camp where we worked with friends of ours, or people who we are still very close with to this day. And someone had heard. That is fine. Someone had heard that I sang when we were in high school, and he was like, "Oh, that's so cool! I didn't know that you guys sang. Can you sing something for us?" And I was like, I can, sure. It's just always such a weird thing to be like, "Oh, just sing." Like,
right.
To me, that's always odd. And
you do this now.
Right, please don't misunderstand. I do not find it rude. I think it is perfectly acceptable. So I'm not offended in any way. it's always interesting to me when people are like, can you sing? It's like, sure. What? what should I sing? I don't... The one thing that Amy can probably tell you is, me knowing words to songs, I am terrible at that. Very, very bad.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, so they block the one of these two and take 5 and go to 2? Yep. Nope. Yep. You have to, right? Okay, so it has escape. They do have enough cards in their graveyard to bring it back, but they can't do it... Ah! Okay, so it'll trade. That's fine.
I would say you're better at remembering melodies than I am.
Okay.
And I'm better at remembering words than you are.
Okay. That's fair. Ooh, a land. Okay, well, let's play the Stormfleet Aerialist. It's a 2/3. So now all 3 of our flyers are lethal. They are representing one blocker that we're aware of with escape. I think we're going to be okay. Spoilers.
What shows have you done, Erica?
Yeah, and that's actually is. So did we meet? Technically, would you say
We met in chorus.
Why
or
did-
no, I guess we technically met doing South Pacific.
whose voice was that and why?
That dying bird.
That's what I'm saying. Someone said, I feel like death," but what voice was that? Whoa.
Whoa.
That is awesome. Okay, I can see.
The Judas Swole.
Makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, so we met more doing theater than in chorus. We were just then in chorus later.
Yeah, we were in chorus together, but we met doing South Pacific.
Right. It's that classic story. The guy is performing, the girl is doing tech work behind the stage, you know. Actually, didn't I meet your dad first?
I have no idea.
I think so, because it was when I was in the pit. So I don't think we for My Fair Lady I was in the pit in freshman year.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't meet you until South Pacific, which was the sophomore year.
Yeah. This hand is slow, but fine. We need double blue for the creature side of this. 1 more land gets us Mothra, 2 more gets us Chillbringer. Keep or maul? It's a tough one.
Like I said, our mulligans are always friggin' terrible.
Alright, we'll try it. We will try it. It's a land. I guess I should have played the island, just in case we drew the second one. We did not, thank God. Okay. Alright, we have Essence Scatter up if they play a pretty scary creature. And with red, they might... Oh, thank God, I hate this card. Screw you, Priest of Forgotten Gods. I hate it. Thanks. Thanks, I hate it. Alright, let's play this. Sure, why not? It's a 1/1 flyer. Wait till Amy sees that Judith is on the field.
Oh, she's the Music Man.
Nice. We can you know, be sad about some things for a second. So, for people that are unaware and have not heard this yet, I have an unhealthy love for Hugh Jackman. It is also unabashed. I have no qualms about screaming it from the rooftops. I am in love with Mr. Hugh Jackman. Always have been. Amy has been very nicely accepting of it for many years in our relationship. It's just a thing, and we're aware of it. It happens. Okay, so it's only 1 damage, so it kills our 1/1, but our Mothra still lives, so that's fine. Chillbringer tapping down Judith?
They got the Judith that we didn't take.
No, they weren't in our draft, I don't think. But anyway.
You don't know that.
Anyway, I have a love for Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is going to be in The Music Man on Broadway and was supposed to have been in it currently, but thanks to COVID-19, Broadway has kind of ceased for a period of time, which is a very smart choice.
Yes.
Please don't misunderstand. Oh, goddamn. That sucks. Okay. Ooh, Croxa, eh? Okay. We have to discard a card. Okay. And then we take 1 damage. Okay. So yeah, it's a very smart decision, don't get me wrong, but my parents, Amy, and myself had tickets to go see the show
Yes.
at the end of the year, around the holidays, and it has been postponed only for us. It was, honestly, the tickets to that show were probably the most expensive birthday gift I'd ever received.
Yeah. Yeah.
My parents were very nice in getting us that gift, and I was very grateful for it. But yeah, that was an interesting experience. So I'm very much still looking forward to going to it, but it is a damn shame that that we do not get to go when we wanted to. But we will just have to wait.
Yeah, and I think that there's like a date associated with the postponement, but I'm sure that that is subject to change.
I think it's just a year later.
Yeah.
I can't attack anymore. That sucks. I think we might lose this one. By the way, spoilers.
Well, our hand wasn't good, but I felt like we couldn't mulligan because
No, absolutely.
I'm afraid of doing it.
Trust me, I'm not upset with you by any means. The hand was not great. Ooh, okay, they need one more card in their graveyard to be able to get oh no, 2? No, 1. One more card in their graveyard to get Croxa back. Okay, so they dealt 1 damage to Mothra, and now they attack with...
Sorry.
Oh, because it can't block. No, that's fine. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I love all the like black mist coming off of the card.
Yeah. Well, it's not great, but it's fine. I'll say no attacks and then hold up Cub Warden to put on top of this Skycat Sovereign. That will be quite good for us. Quite good.
Hopefully.
Oh no, it definitely will be. This card is fantastic. I just hope we live long enough. We are at 4. Blood Aspirant could sack itself. I just imagine it's not going to sack Judith. Does it sack another? No, sack a creature, yeah. Oh, they sacked Judith, dealt the damage to us to draw 3 cards. Wow. Okay, but now they have enough cards in their graveyard, but they don't have the mana to bring Croxa back yet. Interesting. We got a game on our hands, folks.
That was interesting.
Lightning Axe, 5 damage to Mothra. Okay. We have a 1/1. Ooh, we have to block. Okay. Blocked. Consider yourself blocked. We have a 3/5 with lifelink. Very good against their 3/3. Now, all they have to do... Oh, they can't, because they have to tap it to use its ability. Yes. Good. I was like, oh no, they could just play a creature, sack it, deal 1 damage, it can't block, and then they kill us, but no. That's how they do it. They make us discard our cartouche. Yep. Ugh. Okay, we're not dead yet, but it is not great.
Still at 3.
Yes. Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
Pass. So our only chance here, we have to block Croxa. We can do that, right? We have to discard our counter spell. That's fine. There was nothing we could play it on anyway. So we have to block. We'll actually go to 6. They're going to sack it in response? No, that doesn't make sense. Does it? Doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. What?
They must have not realized.
I'm so confused. You will not... There's no chance you get Croxa back now. I am so confused. You would have killed our only blocker. We didn't even know what we... Like, we don't even know what we're going to draw. If we draw a land, you just win. Now that's much less assured. Wow.
We draw a land and then it's fucking Ashiok. Yes.
Okay. So... They have 21 cards left in their library, but it doesn't matter. Croxa goes away forever. Oh, but do they still win? No, they don't. They definitely don't. Okay. It's Ashiok.
Welcome to my world of nightmare.
Ooh, we got a Planeswalker in Jaya, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. You could hear Jaya in there. Hold on. Jaya's right there.
I see her.
All right, no attacks. That would be very foolish. All right, now let's see if they go after Ashiok or not. Do they get distracted? Village Rites, sack a creature, put a +1/+1 counter. Okay. Draw 2 cards. Sure. Oh, you are so lucky. You better do that immediately. They do have enough land. They absolutely could. They have 3 cards in hand. I'm going to guess at least one of them's a land. Careless Celebrant deals 2 damage to... Oh, and it dies. But they can just sack it? Oh, and it could be a Planeswalker. Or damage to a Planeswalker. Okay. Okay. And that's enough. Runaway Steamkin gets there. Nicely done. Where's the... How do I... Oh, well. I tried to click good game and it, like, didn't register.
Nah.
Okay. Well, hey, regardless, okay. Adam Shandy, good game.
Yeah.
That is our first loss with this deck. We are 2-1? Or 3-1? Oh, we did it. We cast all the blue spells we needed.
Nice.
Okay. So we still get prizes for wins. In fact, we have 4 more wins for the week and 12 more wins for the day. So, yeah, we're 3-1.
Pretty nice.
Okay. Let's do it. So for those of you that did not see, we are, because Wizards is back with stories, we are back with jars. This hand is awful. That's better. We keep that. We ditch... Yeah, what do we ditch? I think we ditch Negate. Curious Obsession lets us draw more cards. Anyway, we're back with Jar, our Magic the Gathering story review series, for people that may be unfamiliar with it. And it was my on-camera debut of my quarantine beard, which has absolutely been a hell of a thing to have been growing throughout the time of COVID-19. So, there's that. That was definitely a hell of a thing. Song of Frey Elise.
Oh.
It's a good card. Hey, your friend Scorchspitter. I know you love it.
I love him.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna...
to be my pet.
So we're gonna do this, make a 3/3 flyer out of that 1/1. Pass.
Oh.
What?
They were scrying.
Yeah. They had a temple. They are gruel so far, so, you know, if, I know this is going to be tough for you, but if you could not root against us, I would appreciate it.
Well, I'll see how badly they do.
Ooh, Legion's Landing.
Because if they start to do really poorly, I'll start rooting for them. That's
Oh, actually,
how I do it.
this is brilliant. We'll do this. We'll do this. Give it flying, which makes this bigger.
That's pretty sweet.
And then do this on the Empyrean Eagle. Feels good.
Okie doke then. Hope you weren't worried about us not playing 3 or 4 cards a turn, because we just did.
With only 4 mana. Oh, they took it all? Okay, we draw a card. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, Cartouche. Okay. Okay, so Song of Frey Elise goes away. They have creatures that are somewhat large, but it's not that big of a deal. So we have Cup Warden next turn, which we can actually mutate onto this vampire if we want. That feels very... Yeah. Because it's just a non-human that you can mutate onto. Oh, we don't have enough
and a vampire's
white,
not a human.
Nope. Over the top, please. Oh my god, it's so gross. Is this a 7/7 flyer? They played Drakuseth?
Oh, that's cool.
Do we do this? Get in for 7? That feels wrong, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, Legion's Landing has been transformed. Oh good, and now we have the white. Perfect. That's brilliant. Okay, let's see how these blocks happen. Yep. Okay. We gained 5 life. That's cool. We'll put this Cartouche on the Empyrean Eagle, I guess? Sure. Okay. Drakuseth deals 4, 3, and 3. So yeah, we were able to get Empyrean Eagle out of the way, technically, from being killed by one of Drakuseth's abilities, if they attack with it. Which I don't think they will, because they're at 6. They can kill the Skycat Sovereign, but this still represents 4 damage. Okay, they did it. I'm actually very surprised. Very surprised.
Last-ditch effort?
It just doesn't make... Like, you can't deal the 4 damage or the 3 to this. You can kill here, and you can hit me for 4 and kill one of our lifelinkers. Which is fine. They're not dead, but they will have no way of blocking this 4/5 next turn. Unless they bring this back. Can they? Escape 3 other cards? They don't have it. So yeah, that was the very wrong choice to attack with Drakuseth there. They bring us to 14 on board. Yeah, they made the wrong choice.
So can they not now say that they don't want to attack with
They
it?
cannot take it back. So the way that
sucks.
attacking on Arena works is if you see the thing move forward, then you're choosing whether to make an attack or not. Once it's actually tapped, it has officially attacked,
I see.
and it cannot be taken back.
Okay.
So they didn't even deal 4 damage to us. They killed 2 of our 1/1s and our 3/3. Okay. I guess that makes sense. You want to get as many bodies off the board as possible. Ooh,
Yeah.
Drumbo. That's a good card.
I like him.
He's great.
He's so cool.
Ooh, Krenko. It's a goblin.
I like him too.
Interesting. Alright, so we play this. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, proliferate. Can we attack? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Did I do that math right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We block Grum Gully. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We do have 2 blockers. Sure. We attack. Drakuseth does this on... Yeah, we draw a card. That's great!
Nice.
Okay, go to damage. Alright, that's perfect. We can't use its ability, but they'd have to use all of Drakuseth's stuff to stop all of this from happening. So... Because they can deal 4 here, 3 here, 3 here, but then they hit us for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They can kill us if they do the math properly. Math is for blockers usually, but not in this case. Oh, I guess they could also proliferate with Karn's Bastion, which is this land up here. So they can just do what this says. Choose any number of permanents. So they put extra +1/+1 counters on their 3 things. Oh, they actually can't. I was counting that they could adapt, but they can't. They put a counter on this. Interesting. Okay.
So putting a counter on it means you can't adapt it?
Yeah, because adapt says if this creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, put, in this case, 3 +1/+1 counters on it.
It does say that.
Yeah, so it's not very optimal to put 1 counter on it when you could tap 5 mana and put 3 counters on it.
Yeah.
But we're still not in a great position here. They can kill all 3 of our blockers with Drakuseth, hit us for 7, and then any other creature that attacks hits us as well. We do have lethal, though, if they don't kill us. Okay, so Drakuseth's abilities kills the Angel. Question is, did they screw this up? Do we win? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Why would you... What? I'm so confused. I'm genuinely very confused now. They must have a way to deal 2 damage in their hand? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I have to risk it. No blocks. We're at 2, they're at 2. Can they deal 2 damage to each of our creatures? Because then they win, we just concede, but... We didn't want to put more things in their graveyard, because that would have let them get the Phoenix back. The question is, do we win? They have 1 card in hand. This is super stressful. But they have no blockers for our flyer, which is lethal. They used a timeout. The question is this salty roping, or are they actually thinking? Hazoret the Fervent. They don't have the mana for it. They can't block with it. They do have one or fewer cards in their hand, but it doesn't have reach. This counters the spell with converted mana cost 3 or less. So we just win, right? Yeah, they conceded. They had the game. I know they did. I counted it myself.
Well, I guess they didn't.
I guess not. Well, they made a mistake. And trust me, from a guy who misplays often, it's definitely a thing. Alright, we're at 4-1. This deck is great.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
I love this picture so much.
You do? The Sanctum?
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah. JBank90 with Fibblethip as their icon. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, this deck is awesome. I love this deck. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we can do Stormfleet on 2 after we've attacked with the Vampire. Hopefully we draw another land for On Sarah's Wings. Then we need 2 lands total for Ominous Sphinx. But otherwise, this hand's okay. Legion's landing on 1 is always a nice thing. Yeah, perfect. Now, don't play a blocker. Because I'll still attack with this, because I want to be able to play this. Damn it. And it has First Strike? Damn it. Alright, fine. I'm still doing it. I don't even gain the life. Be scared of it. Let it through. You don't know what we have. Be scared. Nope, that's fine. We still attacked. We get a 2/3 flyer. Worth it. Okay, we drew the 4th land as well, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah. Flying Vigilance and Lifelink is good.
Yeah, I would say so.
Slaughter Priest of Mogus. Whenever they sack a permanent, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Then they can tap 2, sack another creature or an enchantment, and it gains First Strike until end of turn. Let's play this. And then do we attack? Yeah, we attack. Okay. Yeah, we have enough ways of gaining life kind of incidentally where getting hit for 3 here is not a huge deal. If they sack this guy, ooh, 3 damage, huh? Okay. Well, now we have to wait 2 turns for the Sphinx, as opposed to playing On Sarah's Wings this turn. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Essence Scatter is a thing that we can keep up here. Pass. I'm not putting On Sarah's Wings on one of their creatures. Why is that even an option? Go away. Hey, Cruxa. Counter target creature spell. That would just put it in their graveyard, but then I don't have to discard a creature card?
But it has Escape.
Or a card, I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. It puts it in their graveyard, but it has Escape with 5 other cards that they have to exile. So,
That's not too bad.
Ephemia the Cacophony. At the beginning of their end step, they can exile an enchantment from their graveyard. If they do, they get a zombie. Okay. It's a 4/4 flyer.
Yeah.
So they can sack something to make this a 4-powered First Striker. But they need 2 mana to do it. So we're not blocking the Slaughter Priest, but we can block anything else that we want. And actually, after that, if we play On Sarah's Wings, or if we get to play On Sarah's Wings, we do not. 5 damage. Okay. A lot of removal. Removal's good. We're going to lose this one. Turn Gutter Bones. Okay. This does not have Flash, so we have to play it now. And then we put the On Sarah's Wings on it. It's still only a 3/2, so blocking anything but the Rigging Runner still kills it. Dreadhorde Butcher. I'll block the Butcher. No, I won't. It'll still kill the Sprite. Oh. You didn't realize. Okay. 4? Do I just take 4 and go to 5? I don't know what I'm going to draw, but I'm going to hope it's not a land. Anything but a land is what I would like to draw here. Even an aura that gives +1/+1 would be great here. Okay. That is
Nice.
an aura that gives a lot more than +1/+1. Whoo, boy. Over the top, please. Thank you. Do I attack? I definitely attack. Oh, it's got vigilance. Of course I attack. How silly of me. And I gain 4 life. Beautiful. Turning it around. That's what I like
Yay.
to see. Okay. Now we're great. I feel much better. They have 3 cards? Sure. Oh, they'd have to tap 4, which they have. So I'll just go like this.
Okie doke.
If they give first strike by sacking something, that's great. We got a blocker off the field regardless. Yep. Their creature goes away. Okay. We don't gain the life, but they killed one of our measly creatures, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Kind of non-consequential.
Ooh. +1/+1 and first strike, huh? We can give our flyer more power, and more toughness, and first strike, as well as all the other keyword abilities it has. Attack, please. Do they block with the 2/1? They do not. They're at 7. We're at 14.
Whoa, all right.
I told you Cub Warden is a very good
It
card.
is.
So we have Vigilance, First Strike, Lifelink, and Flying on this creature.
Jesus.
And it's legendary, which is irrelevant, basically.
And
All
he
right.
looks like he got his hair did.
Alright, so it can become 6 power with First Strike. That's it, though, right? 2, 4, 6. So why would you... Oh, because if you sack this, it's another 1 damage. So I just go like this. It doesn't have trample. Like, there's just no reason for me to care about this at all. I mean it. Like,
Rude.
that's all right. We got plenty of blockers. It won't flip our Legion's landing, which kind of sucks. I'd rather be able to do that, but it's fine. So many things to do on this board. Burning Fist Minotaur is a 2/1 first strike, and then they can discard a card to make it bigger until end of turn. Combat. I would like to attack and gain 5 life, please. Oh, right, and also deal them 5 damage. You know, whatever. But also bring us back to 19.
When they're now at 2.
Correct. And we were down pretty low,
And
but...
3 turns ago, we had the same life total.
Yep. Yep, we did. They attack with that thing again. You know what? Have your fun. We're at 19. I'm going to leave my creature alive. How's that sound? Haha, 2 damage. I called your bluff. I don't care. Okay. It's a 2/1 flyer. When it dies, we lose 2, they gain 2. Well, I guess if I tap it, you can't block with it now, can you? So, no more gaining life for you. You can still block with Afamia this turn, so you don't die, but I still gain 5 life and go to 22. Yep. Okay. Seems good. Do we end our
About to
turn?
chill.
They have Cruxa. They have 5 cards total. So if they were to get 1 more in there... So yeah, I'll play the land. Who cares? Congrats, I'm not bluffing anything. You figured it out. You baited it out of me. So now I have 2 lethal flyers. They have no flying blockers. Again, I will not be blocking 2 damage when I'm at 22. Even if you make it 8 damage total, which is the only thing that you can do right now. Good game, they said. Good game indeed, J-Bank
Already
Knight.
gone, so I don't think they saw that.
It's
but...
fine. We are 5-1?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
This deck is pretty damn good.
Sage of Mysteries. Constellation, whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under our control, we make a player mill 2 cards. Yep, 5-1.
Yeah, this deck is good.
This deck is quite good.
I was a little skeptical.
I know. It's okay.
Because it wasn't Gruul.
We came up against a Gruul deck. I don't remember if that's the one that beat us or not, though.
I don't think it was.
I don't think so either. I don't remember. It was so long ago. Joshy face.
No, that looks like a lion's face to me.
Good old Johnny, baby. All right, so we have 2
I was
land.
just joshing.
We can play Stormfleet Aerialist. If we draw a Plains, we can play the Angel. And that's it. And if we attacked, this is bigger. Otherwise, it's just a 1/2. We could put Curious Obsession on it, and then make it a 2/3 on it, that way. But keep or mulligan. You can say that you're unsure. You're allowed.
I'm unsure. I'm allowed. I just shrugged.
I mulliganed
That's what I did.
This is not great, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to get rid of the Archon. Sorry, Archon. You're a cool D&D character, but you're not helping us out here at all. We need 1 land. Just 1. Aether Spellbomb. What? Ooh, Ashiok. Okay, yeah, we need 1 land. We need 1 land. And then we have pretty sweet... Oh, we got the combo. Ooh, we have the combo. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Ashiok first. Start getting them out as quickly as possible. Don't counter this. Don't you dare. No! Nicely done. Damn it.
Well, I mean, it was the first thing you played.
So?
They have blue in their deck. They're gonna have a counter
Just
spell
because
for
people
it.
have blue in their deck doesn't mean they have counter spells. Again, they can't see you giving me the side eye. That was a wicked side eye. I liked it.
It was a side and then a roll.
That's a I'm really sick of your shit side eye. And I appreciated it. All right, Siren Lookout will explore. There's a very weird squawking sound. Ooh, it was
Yes,
a
it
land.
is.
Okay. And the Legion's landing. Because we drew the white, finally. Beautiful. Okay, go ahead. This is passable so far. They have a spells deck, it seems. Or at least they're in the spells deck colors, combined with Aether Spellbomb and Spell Pierce. And Fire Prophecy. Yep, they're likely in the spells deck. Okay. We do have a 1/1 lifelinker still, plus a 1/1 flyer following, and we have backup of Negate next turn? No, we don't. 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, no, because this enters tapped. Sorry, I went on a weird trip there. Hey, look, a Planeswalker.
Oh.
Ember, and learn the truth.
I get
Focus
it.
on
So
what matters.
you're just a hypocrite because you're like, well, you can't have a Planeswalker in Ashiok, but we can have a Planeswalker. I see how it is. All right, so this enters tapped. We'll play the Informant.
We should have countered it.
Do we... We're going to put this... Oh, but it's at the beginning of our end step, so we can't do it this turn, actually. That's really funny. If we played this turn, we would not have attacked, so we would have had to immediately sacrifice it. That's pretty funny. And by funny, I mean sad. It's good.
Every day is a new lesson.
Okay, so they draw a card, then discard a card after making another wizard. So they discarded Callous Dismissal last time. What will they discard this time? The Hypnotic Sprite. We have one of those, but we have the fancy version.
Yeah, the better one.
Rawl's Outburst to kill our 1/1 flyer. Okay. Yeah, they're a very good spells deck, I will say. Very good. The draw and discard off Kasmina is very helpful. Oh, people have been speculating that the magic school that we're going to, Strixhaven, is likely where Kasmina is going to be from.
Oh.
That's the rumor, or the thought that people have.
She doesn't... Okay.
She's a mage. I mean, it just makes sense to me as well.
I don't know. I was thinking, like, school-age kids.
Oh, well, she could be a professor,
Oh. Yeah,
right?
I guess.
Got it. Somebody's got to teach over there.
No.
Nah.
They just kind of wing it.
It's all hologram teaching, as if it were COVID-19 or something. Alright, 2/2/2s attack us, and we take it all. No blocks. We do have a negate to counter a non-creature spell, of which they have plenty. But it does not seem that they're playing any. Ooh! What a good counter spell. Screw your really good rare. 4 damage to target creature, they gain 4 life, we mill 4 cards, and they get a 4/4 amass creature.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. Forget
Why?
that nonsense, Enter the God Eternals. Absolutely not. I'll play this 2/3 blocker against your 2/2 wizards. Just don't kill it. They have so much burn. Just don't. Just don't. Ooh, they have green and black? What deck are you playing? They were a spells deck until they played both of these. The Mirari Conjecture. They get an instant from their graveyard to their hand. It's going to be Fire Prophecy. It's not. It's Rawl's Outburst. Do they have the mana for it? Not this turn. Next turn, they get a sorcery back, and then whenever they cast an instant or a sorcery, they duplicate it, basically. All right, so let's play this. Oh, and this deals 3 damage? Hell yeah, it does. Empyrean Eagle is alive. Don't counter it. Oh, you can't. You don't even have to counter mana. Good. Perfect. Attack. Do I attack Kasmina? Spells they cast that target... Spells we cast that target one of their things cost more? No, that's fine. Okay. And if they have a way to proliferate, then they got us. But otherwise, I'm not worried about Kasmina anymore. We get to draw a card. It's a land. End our turn. Nice. Okay, so they can kill the Skycat Sovereign with the Rawl's Outburst, and if they don't and we draw a flyer, they're going to be screwed. So they need to play that on their turn. They cycle a counterspell, and then draw another card. They get a sorcery back, which is going to be... They enter the God Eternals. That makes sense. Damn it. This one we can't stop. Oh, and that can kill our Eagle. Boo. Damn it, man. Oh. Okay. Everything does. Everything.
Wow. Finality.
Yep. I play that card in my crappy standard deck. Alright, hey, we get to draw 2 cards and discard the land that's in our hand. That's a really good draw for us, actually.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll discard the planes. Resplendent Angel is a 3/3, though. Pass. They have 2 cards in their hand that deal damage to creatures. But, notably, they have no creatures. So...
Yeah. I did notice that.
Okay, so they deal 3 to us, 6 to us. Look at the top 4 cards of their library. Take 2 of them and ditch 2 of them. So they ditched a land and a water knot. That's a good card. Then they play a treasure map, sure, and a dread horde invasion. Okay, they're on a 17-turn clock. All right, so they have entered the God Eternals still. So maybe we give them a target. Yeah, let's do that. We'll make them think we don't have anything else. We'll just play this 2/1 out. We hope that they waste their Enter the God Eternals on it, which I highly doubt, but it's possible. Okay. And this is the one they can sack a treasure draw. Yeah, we had the opportunity to pick this one as well. We just didn't. Okay. They have a 1/1 zombie army on the ground from their Dread Horde Invasion, which at the beginning of their upkeep, they lose a life and amass 1, so they put a +1/+1 counter on this zombie. They did it! They wasted their Enter the God Eternals. But they got our Cub Warden.
Oh.
Damn it. Okay. Well, we still get Resplendent Angel, so I'm okay. This is a 5/5 now, though, because they amassed 4. Oh. What? The Augur of Bolus put this in their hand? 5, 6, 7. We go to 1. We pass. Oh no, we lose. This is to any target, right? Yeah. Okay, so we lose. Alright. They got us. That deck was nuts. That deck was nuts, Josh.
I didn't think it was gonna be because it was every color.
Yep.
I was like, there's no way they found a way to actually make this work.
Nope.
Where it is going to do a good job.
Yeah. All right, we are 5-2,
Yeah.
which is still spectacular. As I like to say when we're kind of near this point, we cannot have a losing record with this deck. Wave Function. I feel like we've played this person before, like in our history of playing MTG Arena. Wow. I still would probably keep this hand.
Okay.
So any land gets us Mothra. Healer's Hawk on 1, Mothra. Any blue gets us Cartouche, and the counterspell Adventure side of Hypnotic Spray.
Okay.
So I would keep this hand. Let's see if I'm right. Well, that's Essence Scatter, so we still need blue, but we're doing okay so far. This goes over here.
They're Fibblethip with the Fibblethip sleeves.
Oh yeah, they must like Fibblethip. Hey, it's a 2/2 flyer that can block only creatures with flying. But it's a 2/2 flyer, so we can't attack this turn. But hey, Amy, it's a spirit that flies.
That's nice.
Yeah. They can tap 2 untapped spirits they control to tap target creature they don't control. Like this one.
Like that one.
But to be fair, they don't need to. I'm not blocking right now. Wow, they didn't attack? Nessian Hornbeetle. Hey, a blue card. Did you know we have those in our deck?
No way.
No attacks. Alright. Any land next turn, and we have Mothra. So I would just like to draw a land. Sure, I would prefer for it to be an island, but I will take any land at all, deck. I'm not picky. Just a land. Grateful Apparition. Okay. It's a 1/1 spirit. We drew a 3-drop creature that we can play, so I guess I'm not upset. I guess.
Same.
It's a 3/3 flyer. Okay. So technically they can tap it by tapping their 2 spirits, but I'm not that worried about it. It's only tapping it, it's not killing it. They cycled their neutralize. They have a Grateful Apparition that when it deals combat damage to me or a Planeswalker I control, they proliferate. Right now that's irrelevant, but the Nessian Hornbeetle does get +1/+1 counters if they have a creature with power 4 or greater. Ah, the Dreamtail Heron. That is very good. We could have had that card if I didn't screw up.
Well.
Deck. Could you maybe? Pass. Deck. Golos. Jesus.
Who's Golos?
Golos Tireless Pilgrim from M20. This card combined with Field of the Dead was a very popular deck for a little while. But it enters, you get to search.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's a pretty damn good card, I won't lie.
Okay.
They still, I was like, are you still not attacking? I'm not blocking. That would be very silly. Hey!
Finally.
Jesus. Okay. The question is, what do we play?
Ooh.
Right now, this gives +1/+1 and flying. Just play a 3/4 against their 3/4? That seems okay.
Yeah.
That's fine for now. No attacks. We can start building some stuff up after, because if we draw another land, we're just playing this Archon. But otherwise, we've got Cartouche, we've got Curious Obsession. Now that we've finally unlocked our blue, hey, look, we've had this. We had this card. Ooh, Spark Double.
Yeah, we took it out of the deck.
Copying the Ifrit, but with a +1/+1 counter on it. That's pretty good. We drew the land, though. Archon. Ooh, interesting. Is that what we do? We can make our own 4/5. Interesting. I think we do this. We make Mothra a 4/5. They're taking 2 damage a turn. Hey, we drew land. No attacks. Definitely not. We're at a bit of a stalemate here, folks.
I was gonna say.
Except that they are on a 10-turn clock now. So they're going to have to start getting... Ooh, Thassa. We could have had that one as well. Their deck looks similar. But with green in it randomly. They tap our 4/5.
Like ours could have had.
Oh! Okay, so if we don't block here, we lose. So let's go like that. We're at 3.
Yay.
Okay, so they flicker Golos to get more land? You don't flicker Dreamtail Heron unless you want 2 separate creatures? Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Interesting. Good play. All right, so do we lose now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Archon plus Cartouche on Mothra? Oh, no, because they just tap it for 4. They just absolutely destroyed us. Our hand was way too slow for their deck.
Yeah.
Oh, we do gain 3 life.
Or our lack of life. Our inability to draw life.
So I guess... And we probably should have put it here.
Not life, mana. Why did I say life?
I don't know. But it's okay. I knew what you meant. Yeah, we lose. That Thassa is quite good.
Yeah. That's why Erica told us to pick it.
Well, so did you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. We block the biggest thing, which is 6. Oh, sorry. We block the biggest thing, which is second biggest, which is 4. No, it's 5. So we go like this. And we still take 1,000,000 and lose. We said good game. -9. They went quite wide. The flicker on the double creature making Thassa a creature was an amazing play on their part. Absolutely amazing.
Very nice.
We went 5-3. So we can claim our prize. Which is cool. We still, I don't remember, did we pay 4,000? Yeah. So we get our entry back.
Oh, nice.
We get our exactly our entry back. This was great.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this. Ooh, 2 mythics? So we get a Memorial to Genius. It's a land. It enters tapped. We can tap it to add a blue. We can tap 4 into blue and tap it and sack it to draw 2 cards.
Cool.
Which one first, left or right?
Oh, left.
Finale of Devastation. Okay, there's a graphical glitch there. X and 2 green for a sorcery. Search our library and or graveyard for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less and put it onto the battlefield. If we search our library this way, shuffle it, of course. And then if X is 10 or more, creatures we control get +X and gain haste until end of turn.
Well then.
But you'd have to be in like the rampiest of ramp decks for that to be a thing.
Yeah.
And our other mythic.
It's Nissa.
Amy, you got Nissa.
And it's the green-blue Nissa, not the green-black Nissa.
From
well, we
Amun
wouldn't
Ket.
have that one yet. But...
Correct. But this is X. So we got 2 X spell mythics. X green-blue for an X loyalty planeswalker. +2, scry 2.
Nice.
0, look at the top card of your library. If it is a land card or a creature card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of loyalty counters on Nissa, we can put that card onto the battlefield.
That's sweet.
And again, if we're scrying 2,
Yeah.
that just increases the chance of us knowing what our top card is.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, strategist. I appreciate that. And hey, I mean, getting 2 mythics and our entry fee back after playing a really
pretty
sweet
good.
deck, I'm totally okay with it. And our her -6, untap up to 2 target lands we control. They become 5/5 elemental creatures with flying and haste until end of turn, and they're still lands.
Nissa's so friggin' sweet. I love her so much.
We claim our prize. That was incredible. We are 13 out of 15 wins through our weekly wins between our 2 streams. There was Historic Brawl. I'm just curious. So we can't choose any of our decks for this because it needs to be 100 cards, I think. How do we go back? We don't. Okay. Right? It's 100 cards for Brawl, or is it 60? 60.
60.
Okay. Standard and historic cards, then battle others. So I was hoping we'd be able to use... Where's your plus goblins +1? Edit. What's bad about this deck? Oh, we just need a commander for it.
Oh.
I mean, it's Muxus, right? Like, Muxus just is the commander for this deck. Yeah. Oh, of course.
What?
I am a fool. So, if we want a commander for this deck, it's got to be both colors. Because the commander dictates what colors the deck can be.
That's kind of... Okay.
That's Brawl, right? So we just got to go to the gold. We have a lot of cards. Let's go to the gold
That's
section.
good.
Yeah. Just out of
Means
curiosity.
we have maybe an option of a commander for this deck.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the Gruul cards. Where are we? No.
I don't know.
Closer. Here we go. Okay. So our commander can be Domri.
Oh.
Our
that's
commander
good.
can be Grumgully.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, that's not bad at all, is it? 3 mana for Grumgully?
Oh, we have that.
Which one?
Rada.
Grand Warlord Rada as well. 3/4 haste whenever one or more creatures we control attacks. Add that much mana in any combination of red and or green. We're not really a ramping deck.
Oh, there's this card. You love that card.
Yeah, this can't be our commander, though.
Oh.
Or our Brawl commander.
I don't know what you need to have to be a
It
commander.
it just has to be legendary.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, and it's a 60 card deck. This is a 40 card deck. So, I mean, we're probably just going to add all this stuff in anyway.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Oh,
Whoa.
Clothis.
Yes, please.
Clothis is our commander. Okay. Why is this being annoying? Get back to the gold cards. Oh, just...
What?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So if we were to try to make this deck, what would it look like? There's going to be so many cards to choose from, it's going to be super overwhelming. I'm just going to let you know.
Great.
Okay. Are you serious? Okay. So, once we've scrolled through everything,
All
for
right,
the
so
third or fourth time.
why don't we start by me asking, what does the deck that we currently have do?
Well, it's the Goblin deck
Okay.
combined with +1/+1 counters.
Okay.
So, you put Rhythm of the Wilds in. Non-token creatures we control have Riot,
Okay.
which means they enter with our choice of a +1/+1 counter or haste.
Okay. Very nice.
So that goes in.
Grumgully, because he's the best.
Grumgully's very good in this deck. I mean, Zerta Goblin's great. Domri is probably fine. It's got fighting. This can deal damage to creatures with flying or give one of our guys +4/+2 and trample.
That sounds nice.
Yes.
Clan Guild Mage. What's that?
We can make something unable to block or turn one of our lands into a 4/4 with haste until end of turn. We can... This has reach. Oh, the fight card. +2/+2 and to one of our creatures, and then it fights one of their creatures.
Yeah.
This guy. Talking
Right.
about loving
I
that.
know you love that guy.
It's so good. It's just so good. All of our creatures have haste. We can -1 Semut to give +2/+1 and haste until end of turn and scry 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Add a green for each creature with power 4 or greater, and then 8 mana, it deals damage equal to its power. Rada. Wild Speaker for trample? What kind of trample do we have? Probably not a lot. Actually, you know what we should search for? Are we able to filter? Yes, we are. By creatures But then can we filter by creature type as well? Like specifics? We'll say okay. I don't know why this is here. Oh, it's all creatures.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Because we can't filter by goblins. But let's look at... We should basically put every goblin we have access to in. Oh, yeah, there's lots of them. This one's a goblin. 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 Do we do that one? Whatever. Tin Street Cadet is a goblin that, when it becomes blocked, makes goblins.
Nice.
Tin Street Dodger is a goblin. 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 You love the Weaselback Redcap.
I do. He's so cute.
Now that we're out of 1 mana territory, there's going to be fewer goblins, but they still exist.
Yep.
Ember Hauler's a goblin. Goblin Assailant is a goblin. Crater Maker. Instigator. Oh, right. We already have an Instigator. Locksmith attacks creature with defender can't block. Trailblazer with menace. Ornery we already have. Tunneler. Creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. Gravelhide. Sure, +2/+2 until end of turn with green mana. This is a Viashino. No others on this page. This is a Goblin Pirate, 2/2 for 2.
That's a goblin?
Yeah. We have too many cards. I don't see this is why I don't like making the standard decks. I'm just not good at it. Like it's just not I'm not very efficient. Plus Clothis.
Oh, we have this guy too. He might be better than something we already have in.
Well, regardless, this is so if we're trying to make the historic goblins deck, then honestly, we're probably gonna just go with your boy Muxus over here. Where'd he go?
I thought you said we couldn't use him.
That's if we're only playing... That's if we didn't want to only play red.
Oh.
If we want to make a goblins deck, we can just play red. Where Muxus is 6. Where's Muxus? 6... Muxus. Here it is. What? Okay. Muxus becomes the commander. That means we take out all these things that we can't play with Muxus. Whoops. Okay. So now we need to add a bunch of things.
Okay.
That's a gremlin. I always think this is a goblin. It just should be a goblin, not a gremlin.
Agreed, because I don't know what a gremlin is, but goblins are awesome. Everything should be a goblin.
Everything should be a goblin?
Yeah.
Like you and I, we should be goblins?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you want to be?
No. Why would I want to be a goblin?
Why wouldn't you?
All right. Is there a way... Let's go to the end here, shall we? Oh. Interesting. No. I don't think we have any... like, goblins or shapeshifters in colorless / artifact colors. So, just scanning through. We do not. Okay. We have Godzilla, which is a turtle.
We'll put the egg in.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Lava serpent.
So Muxus is already in. Here's a goblin.
Oh.
The Siege Gang Commander. I knew I'd accidentally taken some out. I just said by accident, but still. Here's another one. Goblin Commando.
I don't see any more on this page.
We already have Volley Veteran.
Yeah.
Which counts. Minotaur, Elemental, Boar, Pirate, Phoenix, Dinosaur, Bird, Dinosaur, Zombie, Ogre. Goblin Gang Leader. When it enters, we make 2 goblins.
Cool.
Okay.
We have one down here in the corner.
Trash Master. Other goblins you control get +1/+1. Sack a goblin to destroy an artifact. Goblin Mutant. Goblin Goon.
What?
He can't attack unless you control more creatures than defending player, and he can't block unless you control more creatures than attacking player. Goblin Assault Team. When it dies, we put a +1/+1 counter on one of our creatures.
Love it.
Goblin here has flying. Oh, as long as it's our turn, it has flying. Okay. We still need a bunch more cards. Hey, Beetleback Chief we already have. Ooh, Squee. Okay. Goblin Knight with Double Strike.
Nice.
That's good.
Top right corner.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a couple here. So we've got Lightning Rig Crew. That says whenever we cast a pirate spell. I guess we have a couple of those. Legion War Boss.
Nice.
Krenko.
Okay.
Krenko's very good.
Yeah.
Gutter Snipe whenever we cast an instant or a sorcery. I guess we'll see how many slots we have for instants or sorceries after we've added things. After we've added all our goblins that are available to us here. Goblin Shaman, Clamor Shaman. Goblin, we have Boggart Brute already. Goblin Pirate we already have. I think... Oh, nope. That's a dwarf, not a goblin. Silly. We already have Ornery.
Do we have the
tunneler? The little red dot means it's in the deck,
okay.
as opposed to the black, which is... It's available, but it's not in the deck. Yeah, I think we have everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now what we can do is unfilter by creature. Say okay. And in fact, now we can look for spells.
Oh, the Teal'c card.
Yeah, the crash through. I just want burn spells. Where are our burn spells?
Don't have any.
Yeah, right. Not a single one. Okay, so Shock is already in the deck.
Okay.
Which is good. We'll keep it. Magma Spray is not, but it should be. We have 9 more cards that we can add, so we can add 9 more burn spells. That's definitely a thing. Oh, we could do this too. This card's incredible. Whenever a creature we control with power 1 or less attacks, aka goblins basically, Cavalcade of Calamity deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. Just as they attack. So yes, that's very good. Burn spells. Where are you? Fire Prophecy. Done. Gets in. Interesting. 3 damage to creature or planeswalker. We won't control a Chandra planeswalker, but it's 2 damage to deal 3, which is basically Fire Prophecy that we just put in. So yes. What else?
Forbidden Friendship.
Yeah, that's a burn spell. Jaya's Greeting is a burn spell. And Lava Coil is a burn spell. Sack a creature, deal 4 to any target. That includes our opponent.
Yeah.
Lightning Strike gets in. 2 more cards to add. Omen of the Forge gets in.
Yeah.
Card's incredible.
So good.
Scorching Dragonfire. 3 damage, and if it would die, exile it instead. That's everything.
And that one. 7 dwarves.
Yeah, 7 dwarves. I think that's it. That's this deck's not going to be great, and we have 4 minutes left in the stream, so let's see how bad it is. Did we not just do that? Okay. Yes, please. Submit. Play.
Let's see what happens.
I also love that the deck is still called Goblins +1, even though the +1/+1 counter version of the deck is not present any longer, because that had green in it. So now it's just a Goblins deck.
Yes.
Which, in and of itself, was a big deck, like a popular deck, but I'm not... Okay, so they have discard. Okay. Wow. First of all, why do we still have this card in our deck?
The heck?
Alright, we'll take a free mulligan regardless. What? Why? Oh, I know why. Yeah.
You didn't put the lands in?
We did not. We kept the lands as if it were a, Alright. We have to...
Yeah, we have to exit this game.
Yep.
Sorry, discard.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm sure they're happy about it. They got a victory. With having to do
Yeah.
0 work.
Congrats. Free victory for you. It does mean we got to make a bunch of cuts, which means that I'm glad that we don't actually have to do it because it is 2 minutes to 10 o'clock, which means that is the end of our stream. What we will basically do is just spend the rest of the time chatting and letting people know all the things that are going on
Yes.
in and among and around the Geek for All family of channels. So I'm sorry, Amy, we talked about this a bit before, but based on the store deals, you're not a fan of these sleeves.
No, not really.
Okay. Then we don't have to pick them up. That's good. I'm glad. I was like, oh, great. They have deals on the girl sleeves. I have to let Amy know. But
Well, what's the deal? Like, is it like super, super cheap?
450 gems or 2,250 coins.
That means nothing to me.
So we just spent 4,000 coins to draft.
Oh.
So it's more than half of that to just get sleeves.
No.
Okay.
No, thanks.
I agree.
I don't even really like them that much.
Good. We have packs here, which we're not going to open right now. If there are people that want to come into chat during these streams and let us know that they think we should open packs, we are more than happy to do that. Again, on our next stream, which will be this Monday, which
Yes.
will be Labor Day, but we will still be streaming. It is Labor Day here in the States, at least, for those of you that may not be in the U.S. There are many people who will be off from work, which is great,
Yes.
including myself. But nonetheless, we will be home. We will be streaming from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So if
Just like every other Monday and Friday.
correct, going
Going
forward. If people have feedback on the stream, we would love to hear it in the comments, or if you check the description of this stream, and really any of our videos, you will see links to our Facebook, to our Twitter, etc. We would love to hear from you.
Yes.
If you have opinions, feelings, etc. We are always welcome to feedback on how you think that the stream could be improved, or how it could change, or how any of our regular videos as well could be. As we were alluding to earlier, with the Magic Story returning twice weekly, we are also here twice weekly, but JAR has come back.
Right.
JAR, for those of you that may be new, we'll do this here, stands for Joe
And Amy.
Review, and we review the Magic Stories once a week. The main stories come out on Wednesdays. We are not going to ignore the Friday stories. We saw that today's came out. We did not have time to read it yet because we decided to come here and hang out with all of you. But on Thursdays, our review of the mainline story as well as the Friday legendary creature story will be up for all of you to peruse at your leisure. This week was our Return to Glory, and so we hope that you all enjoyed. For those of you that have checked it out, we have already gotten a lot of positive feedback on it. So thank you all so much for the support.
Yes, and thank you to everyone who's in chat right now.
Exactly.
We really appreciate you showing up and
Yeah.
chatting with us.
Yeah, coming in, joining the stream, super awesome. We really appreciate it. We had a ton of people on Monday as well. That stream was fantastic.
Yes, that was a really good stream.
So we felt very welcomed to the world of regular streaming. So thank you all for your
thank you.
Outpouring of love and support.
We appreciate it so
yes,
much.
and we hope that we are adequately returning that, because we do feel love and support for all of you as well. So that is going to be the end of this particular Friday stream. We hope everybody is continuing to stay safe and happy and healthy as always. And so, for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
As we often say, because we're not quite doing the closing yet, as we often say, please feel free to do all the fun YouTube stuff. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever one of our new videos comes out and whenever we go live for these streams. You can also check out our other channels and our other series on those channels. It really does help us out a lot. And I've been saying the Video Games for All channel is doing some amazing stuff already and coming up soon, so I highly encourage you to go over there and subscribe to that channel if you are not there already.
And I would appreciate if people also, if they are interested in gluten-free, anything and everything, if you would also subscribe to that channel. I know there's only 2 videos on it right now, but as soon as I can repurpose our dining room table back to a usable table instead of a grocery shelf that it is now for COVID-19, I will get back to doing those videos. So there will be more on there, I promise you.
Yes, and I can also promise you I've seen the work that Amy has done already on some of the things that will be coming out once Gluten Free for All picks back up heavily, and it's really awesome. So I would actually argue that even if you're not interested in gluten-free content, if you happen to know someone who enjoys or who happens to be gluten-free for allergy purposes or for lifestyle choice purposes, I encourage you to check it out so that you can know better for choices to feed them, but also encourage them to check it out as well.
Yeah.
Because I can say, as a loved one of someone who is gluten-free, it is helpful for me as well to know, like, hey, here are these gluten-free products, and some of them aren't great, but some of them absolutely hold up and are very, very good. And Amy does a very good job of analyzing those things. So when that comes out, I also look forward to everybody seeing that. So you can definitely check out those other channels, those other series as well. We would really appreciate it.
Yes.
But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, we already did this part. So, as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.